also known as Land of the Long White Cloud, is an island nation in the southwestern Pacific Ocean. This country comprises two main islands, the North and South Island, and a number of small islands, some of them hundreds of miles from the main group. The capital city of New Zealand is Wellington, and the largest urban area is Auckland. Both are located in the North Island. As of 2025, New Zealand has a population of about 5.2 million people. In Auckland, it is the biggest city, home to over 1.7 million people, and is known for its diverse cultures. The population in New Zealand is growing slowly, mainly due to immigration and more people being born than dying.
Employment in New Zealand has undergone various fluctuations over the past decade, reflecting the country's economic conditions and global events. From 2014 to 2019, the unemployment rate consistently decreased, driven by strong economic growth, a flourishing labour market, and steady improvements in key industries. This period marked a time of stability and progress, where job opportunities became more abundant and many individuals were able to secure stable employment. However, this positive trend was disrupted in 2020 when the COVID-19 pandemic struck, bringing unprecedented challenges to the global economy. The pandemic forced New Zealand to close its international borders and implement strict lockdowns to contain the virus, leading to significant disruptions in business operations, reduced demand in key sectors such as tourism and hospitality, and a sharp increase in unemployment. In response to the economic fallout caused by the pandemic, the New Zealand government introduced a range of financial support measures, including wage subsidies and other economic stimulus programs, to help businesses retain employees and to provide relief to individuals and families affected by job losses. These initiatives were instrumental in preventing unemployment from spiraling further out of control. By 2021, the economy began to recover and many industries rebounded, leading to a decline in unemployment rates as businesses reopened and rehired staff. However, this recovery did not last indefinitely. By 2023, New Zealand experienced a renewed increase in unemployment, driven by a reduction in job postings as the economy began to stabilize and enter a calmer phase. This reflected a shift in the economic climate, where businesses, while operating, were less aggressive in expanding their workforce due to subdued demand and cautious optimism about future growth. This shift highlights the dynamic nature of unemployment trends in New Zealand, which are shaped by both internal factors such as policy responses, industry performance, and external factors like global economic shocks and health crises.
Unemployment in New Zealand can be categorized into several types, that each reflecting different underlying causes. So for the first one, cyclical unemployment. This type is linked to the fluctuations of the business cycle. During economic downturns, demand for goods and services decreases, leading to reduced production and job losses. For the second one, structural unemployment. This occurs when there is a mismatch between worker skills and the requirement of available jobs. For the third one, seasonal unemployment. This unemployment apply to certain industries like agriculture and tourism that experience the fluctuation in labor demand based on season. So for the last one, long-term unemployment. This pertains to individuals who have been unemployed for an extended duration and may face significant barriers to re-entering the workforce. According to economy.com, as of recent data, New Zealand's unemployment rate has shown some fluctuations. In the June 2024 quarter, the seasonally adjusted unemployment rate was 4.6%, up from 4.4% in the previous quarter. By the third quarter, it had risen slightly to 4.8%.
So, let's take a look at the effects of unemployment for a country. From economic effects, first is decline in GDP. Unemployment slow economic growth as labor is a key factor of production. Secondly is reduced national income. With fewer people earning wages, consumer spending decreases, leading to reduced demand for goods and services. Thirdly is underutilization of resources. Productive labor remains idle, leading to inefficiency in the economy. Now, let's take a look at social effects. The first one is social inequality. Disparities between employed and unemployed groups can widen social divides. Next is crime rates. Economic hardships caused by unemployment can drive individuals towards illegal activity. Last but not least is mental health issues. Joblessness often leads to stress, depression, and anxiety among affected individuals. Monetary policy is an economic strategy employed by a nation's central bank to manage the money supply and influence interest rates, with the primary goals of stabilizing the economy, controlling inflation, and reducing unemployment. New Zealand has employed various monetary policy strategies to tackle unemployment, particularly in response to economic fluctuations and external shocks. Here is how monetary policy helps overcome unemployment. Number 1 is unconventionally monetary policy. During the COVID-19 pandemic, New Zealand undertook large-scale bond purchases to reduce long-term interest rates and stimulate economic activity, while also introducing wage subsidy to preserve jobs. Next is interest rate adjustments. In August 2024, the Reserve Bank of New Zealand lowered the official cash rate (OCR) by 25 basis points to 5.25% to address a slowing economy and increasing unemployment. Last but not least is current economic climate. By late 2024, unemployment had risen to 4.6%, with forecasts predicting it could reach 5.5% by mid-2025, due to a slowdown in unemployment growth following the COVID-19 pandemic.
Fiscal policy plays a vital role in managing economic growth, reducing unemployment, and ensuring long-term fiscal sustainability. Here is how fiscal policy helps overcome unemployment. Number 1, increase government spending. When unemployment rises, governments implement expansionary fiscal policies by increasing public spending in areas that directly create jobs. Number 2, education and training programs. Fiscal policy can fund programs to upskill or reskill workers, reducing structural unemployment caused by a mismatch of skills. Number 3, support for small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs. Governments provide loans, grants, or tax breaks to help SMEs survive economic challenges and continue hiring workers.
So for solving macroeconomics problems in New Zealand or any countries, it requires a mix of well-designed policies tailored to specific issues such as unemployment, inflation, economic growth, and inequality. So here is how New Zealanders can address these challenges. For the first one, addressing unemployment. in skill development and educations. Invest in vocational training and upskilling programs to address structural unemployment. New Zealand also can partner with industries to align educational programs with market needs. New Zealand also can target employment programs to provide subsidies or tax incentives for businesses hiring long-term unemployed individuals. So for the second one, New Zealanders can control their inflations using monetary policy. Use tools like adjusting the official cash rate (OCR) to control inflations. For example, increasing the OCR can cool an overheating economy.
In conclusion, tackling unemployment in New Zealand necessitates a holistic strategy that combines efficient monetary policies with proactive fiscal measures aimed at job creation, skill enhancement, and economic strength. Ongoing investment in these sectors is crucial for preserving job levels and guaranteeing long-term economic stability.